Alright, last episode, we finished out here in this little town. We were going to actually do this level 22 quest. And yeah, let's get started. If you're enjoying this series, I would appreciate your support. So just hit that subscribe button or come follow us on YouTube or Twitch and watch these episodes live. Oop, did I man, I always pass this place. I don't know what it is with this middle spot here that I always keep passing. Alright. Oh yeah, it was this lady's brother. Come on, get off the mount. Alright. What is this? Rolled? I couldn't pronounce his name. Potsherds of Posterity. Ul'dah seeks a helping hand in his examination of Isam. Ah, you are an adventurer, are you not? Tell me, have you any experience in the field of relic hunting? I'm currently attempting to catalog all artifacts in this area. You see, but am finding the task rather more time-consuming than I had initially anticipated. I am all but convinced that we stand in what was once Gelmora's residential district. Alas, I have yet to recover a sufficient of domestic objects to confirm my theory. Should you happen upon any such item while wandering the area, I would be most grateful if you'd bring them to me. I always wondered if that Palace of the Dead was some special area. I guess these quests kind of explain what it's about, if I'm not mistaken. I think when you do the Palace of the Dead quest, it looked, if you watch the intro cutscene, I think it actually, because I remember these two people standing here, and I remember this ladder going down, and you do start Palace of the Dead at Quarry Mill, so it makes sense that that this is the location. Alright. So let's find what we need to find here. I see 2 spots already. 3 spots. We gotta find 8 spots. Muddy Postard. Possible relics. In a tree. Well, there was an actual item there that disappeared. Yeah, I never noticed that before. Alright. I think there was another one on the other side of this cliff. Alright, one over here. Yeah, see, so when you right click on an item like that, it takes you off the mount, but when you do that to an enemy, it doesn't do the same thing. So sometimes I'll run up to an enemy trying to take him down, and I'll get hit. Oh, level 50 around here? Is that really? Better be. Where'd that guy come from? Must have been some quest mob. Yeah, so like I can right click on an item when I'm on a mount and it'll dismount me and start getting the item. But when I do that with an enemy, it doesn't work. Like you have to click the mount to dismount, which like they always get a couple hits in me. So I wish they would, try to do something about that. So when you actually try to attack a mob when you're on a mount, you would auto dismount, so you don't have to worry about dismounting yourself. Let's see. Are they down here? No, they couldn't be down here. How would you get down here? You wouldn't have a flying mount by then. There's still 2 more to find. Oh, there's one. Now one more. Where to find you? Oh, here we go. Probably gonna have to take this guy out. Yep. Figures as much. Still barely does any damage to us, even though we're at the same level. Must be the benefits of being a tank. Must be easier to level up as a tank and a healer. I think especially a tank, because it seems like if you're just like already leveled your character and you're done with the main quest and you want to like dungeon level, then the wait times for tank are probably the least. At least on my server. I'm on the Famfreet server, which is not as busy as I thought. I rarely have to wait at all. There's probably like 10 or 15 people ahead of me, which is like less than a minute wait. So it's kind of weird that they stopped selling the game when there's like servers like this that are not really that overloaded. But maybe at a different time of the day that it's worse. But let's see. Back so soon? Are you quite certain you exercise the appropriate amount of care and delicacy in your search? These artifacts are hundreds of years. Oh, never mind. Show me what you found. Hope I didn't break anything. Yes, these are most certainly examples of Gilmoran tableware. Judging by the shape and ornamentation, they appear to be cups of some kind once used to serve herbal infusions or possibly vegetable broth. Perfect. My work here is far from done, but this discovery brings me one tantalizing step closer to realizing my dreams, the restoration of these ruins, and the re-establishment as a settlement for the Duskrite Elysian. Gridanians have long perceived my people as outcast. Who are these guys? I thought they were part of the... Gridanians have long perceived my people as outcasts and brigands, yet if we Duskrites can return a measure of prosperity to this fallen city, we would no longer need to resort to common theft or banditry. Banditry? I didn't know that was a word. In order to try to make ends meet. Imagine it. Is that like thievery? But like you use the word bandit? And it's kind of weird. But I am rambling. Thank you for your help. We'll just take the money. Alright, any other level 20s quests that we can do? I don't think we hit level 26. So let's see, these are level 30. No other quests except for these here. 26, 26, 26, 46. Alright, well, we can't level up to 26 to continue with the gladiator. But let's go down below. Let's switch to the monk, I think. I like the monk too. It's a nice DPS. And do these two quests down here, since they seem to be a little closer, and I tend to like overshooting this direction and going all the way down here anyways. And then we can go to the quarry mill and solve some of those. Isn't this where the white mage? Yeah, this is where we were a couple episodes ago. I think that's where the white mage instructor is. Alright. Detone Mashroka. And these names, impossible. We'll always have Ul'dah. Dita Mashroka needs a favor of an adventurer. The goodwill of a maid so proficient with polearms is surely worth having. I heard Captain Lendl regaling you with the many tales of his youth. Much has he seen and known, having journeyed through Eorzea with naught but his wits. I heard Captain Landinel, is it Landinel? Landinel, I think, regaling you with the many tales of his youth. Much has he seen and known, having journeyed throughout Eorzea with naught but his wits. I am a child of the Twelves Wood, a whaler through and through. Never have I cast a shadow that was not forged by a sun that perches atop the great elm at dawn. That's a nice little sentence there. Yet travel I would, if only in mind. They say an Ul'dah trader is nearby, to the south. Will you find for me a thing from that city strange and great? I have duties, or else I would go. You'll not find me ungrateful. It's a very weird, well, I wouldn't say weird way of talking, a unique way of talking. Kind of makes it, you get so used to reading one form of speech that when someone else comes by and I try to read it out loud, it becomes a little difficult. That happens a lot with Beast Tribe tribes, I guess, and especially drunk people or like the sailor talk. Definitely a lot harder than just the normal speech that usually pops up in this game. Oh, my chocobo is not here. I guess he must have I think they're only good for 30 minutes. Let's see. Chocobo. Get as much experience as we can. I wonder how far I am on that. I think there was do 100. Oh, we're kind of far from that. Now that, sire, that's what I call a close call. Good for nothing, the guard of mine. I swear these new sellswords are more of sell scabbards. Here, pray take this for your troubles, the more precious of my wares, Uldanian incense. Man, terrible. You pay someone to protect you and they just run away. At least that's what I'm assuming happened. Come on, Argos. Fly faster. I wonder why they picked this dog to be, you know, where he was in the story. I won't spoil like his Endwalker story, but it's just like out of all the mounts that could be chosen, you got this dog here. Not that I hate dogs or anything, it's just like such a interesting dog to choose of all things. Did you find something? Ah, I hope to the 12s that it transports me as the captain's tales do. Well, this will transport you. The incense, my head swims, I see markets and the Colosseum. Languorous evening strolls past roses with the heat of the sun still on them. What smells? They inflame my imagination and possibly my sinuses. Thank you, adventurer. You have more than earned this. What an interesting way of talking. I wonder if everyone here talks like that. Kind of talks like very poetic, I guess, is the best way to describe it. A burning request. Florent needs a capable adventurer to locate his lost goods. Hail, adventurer. You come at an opportune moment. My botanist's hatchet serves its own purpose well enough, but I'd hesitate to use it on anything that bites back. I would guess that your own skill at arms is more apropos for this situation. I was crossing the bridge behind me when I got to thinking of all I've seen since the calamity. What boggles the mind wobbles the body, and before I knew it, I was nearly on my face, and the lumber in my arms were scattered all over the bridge. Some of it must have fallen over to the side. Now I'm not so green as to go vaulting over the bridge when I know perfectly well of the fiends below, but an adventurer should have little and less to fear. Will you go in my stead to retrieve the wood? Sure thing. That's a simple enough quest. Oh, you fell off this bridge. Yeah, I wouldn't go down here either. I guess quests would be like 10 times hard, or I mean not 10, I mean a lot longer if I couldn't just fly back up when I was done. I'd have to like find the way back up. I wouldn't even know where it was. Let's see, that's 1. 3 more. There's 2. Man, he fell. What did he do? Fall from? Like, how do you fall on the bridge and your wood is scattered? Like, he must have fallen a couple times because this is like way further than the other piece was. You'd think they'd be like all next to each other, or like on the same bridge at least. Alright, and the last one over here, which is, I would say, physically impossible if you dropped it on the bridge. Maybe just a liar. Just run him over for his lying. Ah. Adventurer, I am right glad for your return. Did you find my wood where it fell? Yeah, but I don't think it fell. I think you threw it on purpose. Wonderful. The tavern will get a fine blaze out of these. 'Tis firewood for Buscaron's Duthers you were gathering. We were just there, doing quests for them. A little damp, but nothing that a little trying won't fix. The sun is strong, and the way is long. After all, much appreciated. More steak. Lots of steak from these people. Was that the only quest? I think there was only 2 quests here. Now this quest down here, if you've noticed, it's a dungeon quest, which I do want to do, but I figured waiting for a dungeon and doing the dungeon might be a little boring to watch on video, so I might save that one for later. So let's get started at Quarry Mill. Let's just teleport over there. Why not? Might make it a little quicker and get more quests done in this episode. Alright. 46, 26. So let's see, for a 46, I guess I don't really have anything close to it. I could do a samurai. Let's do those 46 quests. Switch over to the samurai. Alright. Serve Thy Master. Carriage. Serve Thy Master. Carriage just wants to have some fun. Boo. I am the dark rider of the Shroud. Ooh. Thou art scared of me. Art thou not? If thou art not, thou art a fool. Kneeleth before me noweth. This talking kind of reminds me of Urianger. Man, I really do not like the way he talks. Like if you ever have to read his dialogue for an extended period of time, it's a nightmare. And he talks just like this, kind of like old Shakespeare, like Old English or something. So I gotta kneel before this kid. Do you know who I am? I literally have Odin's mount. If anyone's the Dark Rider, it's me. Ah. Ha ha ha. Yes. Thou art wise to feareth me, adventurer, but the dark rider does not forgiveth fools so easieth. If thou wilt serve me, thou must doth my bidding. Doth my bidding, or I shall slayeth you for trees on and in sub not doing some. What's the matter? Telleth you to do. The dark rider doth darest 3 kedwings. Why? It is not thine place to ask why. 3 kedwings, not 2, not 4. Thou had best remembereth well, or I shall have it your head. Man, if all the dialogue would like this in this game, I probably would not be reading all these side quests. Wait, where are we going? I don't see. Oh, down here. Alright. Now this is the mount of a dark rider. Look at that. And I think when you stop, I think you just yep. I wish he'd cross his arms while he was also riding. It'd be more. It'd be cooler if he also did the arm cross while he was riding. Heat bats. Alright, we'll get level 60, so it should be a piece of cake. Oh, we gotta go up here. Alright, so we need 3 of them. We should just bring 4 just to mess with them. I wonder what happens if we do 4. No, I just want to mess with this gun. Alright, so let's just take a 4th one out. Let's see if we even get 4. Let's see, right now we have... Where are they? Yeah, I don't know where they are. So let's take this one out. Maybe we'll get a 4th one. Alright. I guess we'll be able to tell if we got 4 when we turn this in. The dark rider thus desireth kedwings. Art thou too weak to slayeth mere keds? Oh, we only got 3. I guess you can't get 4. Wow, are those really kedwings? Can't wait to show them off to father. Oh, what happened to your old English talk, buddy? Thou hast proven thy loyalty well. The dark rider of the Shroud hereby nameth you his loyal squire. That means you can come play with, that means thou canst serveth me whenever thou'st like. Who knew it was so easy to boss around an adventure? Methinks my spineless dad could learn a thing or 2 from me. Damn. Roasted. Alright. There's another 46 level quest, I think, something like that. This dude over here is our Mox, or something like that, I guess. Slim pickings. Is our Moix. I wonder how is the OIX? I wonder what that sounds like. That's like a French kind of thing, right? Is our Moix hunting efforts have proven less than fruitful of late. Another day on the hunt, and not but antelope meat to show for it. That's why you guys keep giving me antelope meat. I was wondering why. Personally, I don't mind the stuff, as stringy and grisly as it may be, but just once I'd like to treat my dear wife and children to a real feast. The wild hogs in these parts look to have some good flesh on them, but I fear those tusks would tear a humble hunter like myself to pieces. Would you be so kind as to bag 5 of them in my steed? from my stead. Yeah, can't go wrong with a hog. Who doesn't love, I'm assuming hogs are kind of like pigs, and well, I guess not really. I don't think I've ever had a hog then. Yeah, because I don't think hogs and pigs are. I think probably hogs are a form of pig, or yeah, kind of like pigs, but not really. Seems like everyone has problems with these hogs, though. They get picked on. Wild hogs. Just 2 more. Oh, alright, cool. That was the end of that. Oh, gets a little choppy in that, all those leaves. Gotta dip in the frame rate, it looks like. How fare you on the hunt, adventurer? Wild boar meat. There you go. I don't know why you need 5 boars. What are you guys making, a feast? Just look at these succulent slices of boar flesh. Why my mouth waters just looking at them. 1 slice for my wife, 4 for my children. Yes, this will do splendidly. And no wonder you guys have trouble eating. It takes 5 boars to feed 4 people or 5 people. Where's my slice, you say? Ah, antelope meat is good enough for me. Perhaps one day when I'm skilled enough to fell a wild boar on my own, I'll allow myself to indulge. Well, at least he has some humility. Alright. So let's see, I think the rest are 26 level. So what can I do? I guess monk is back to monk. I guess I could do white mage. Let's do white mage. Do I have white mage set up? Because I don't think this is conjurer. Yeah, that's not the same. I should get rid of that because you don't really need it anymore. Monk. Well, let's just do monk since it's already ready. I should get some of those ready so we could switch between other classes. All right, let's see. Let's do this one right here. Savage Snares, or whatever one this guy has. I'm assuming that's what it is. No. Yep, Savage Snares. Balin of the Wood Whalers at Quarry Mill seeks an adventurer to help him settle the score with some poachers. Greetings, adventurer. Perhaps you have heard, but these forests have fallen prey to a band of poachers. They litter the ground with dastardly snares, caring not a whit for the innocent, small animals and travelers alike, caught in their vile clutches. I am forbidden to leave my post, but perhaps you could scour the area and see to any ghastly steel maws that you encounter. Be careful, the poachers themselves may be lying in ambush, awaiting their prey. Savage Snares. Alright. Disarm iron leg traps. See, I mean, this kind of quest is like just picking up an item, or like just taking out a mob, but it like adds a little bit more to it by you know, having an interesting story behind it. And they actually have the leg traps there. Whoa. An actual, I wouldn't say person, maybe like humanoid, got caught in that big trap. I thought it was like some sort of animal. Imagine being a poacher and getting caught in a lake trap. It's like poetic justice. Alright. Easy enough. Alright, that was I guess that was pretty simple because we were at a way higher level than we were supposed to be, but I'm surprised that I guess there's no way around it. You can't like bar people from doing quests too low. I feel like if you're too low for a quest, like if you're a level 20 and the quest is like a level 25, I feel like if you start the quest at a level 20 and you're able to complete it at that level 20, that you should be able to get that experience, right? But if you switch, like you would start a quest as a certain class, and then as long as you don't switch to a higher class while you're completing that quest, then you should be able to take that experience. Because I feel like at level 20, like right now, like there's some 26 level quests right here, and I feel like as a 24 gladiator I should be able to complete them. So it would be nice if you can, like, if they could implement some sort of like, okay, you start this quest, you're under level for this quest, so as long as you don't change classes and complete it with a higher level job, or I mean higher level class, then you should be good. And if you do switch out, the quest like auto fails or something like that. Maybe a pretty interesting little thing to add. I don't know how easy it would be to implement, but cool nonetheless. That probably only work for just like a couple levels above your level though. You've done good work today, friend. Still, with that self-styled king of the coral claws running the operation, the poachers are not like to yield easily. No, we must be more vigilant than ever. Alright. Let's see. So I think we'll call it for this episode today. If you enjoyed what you saw, I would appreciate your support by hitting that subscribe button, whether you're on YouTube, Rumble, or Bitchute. And if you want to watch these live, we do these on YouTube and Twitch, all under the same name, Gamora. And in the next episode, we will be doing one of those two quests you see in front of you. So thanks for watching.